Let's go, Ruby. Me and Ruby, the St. Bernard, out here on a woods walk. Come on, Ruby, let's go. Get back to the house. Lead the way. Remember how I got home? I don't see our trail. Out testing the Gerber, I think it's the Machete Gator Pro or something. I really like that hook. It does a good job on blazing a trail here. Man, these briars are treacherous. I don't know if you can see it or not. A little thin briar, you barely see them. They'll snag you up. Me and the squirrel dog, Ruby. Let's go. She likes to hang back till I blaze the trail and then I tell her to come along. She's lazy like that. What's up with that, Ruby? Yeah, these briars right here. Just treacherous. NC Hill here with the woods walk. Got up there. Hey, how you doing in YouTube? This is NC Hill here. Thought I'd make a short little video. I'm out testing some gear here in the woods. Just running through some stuff. I bought one of these Gerber machetes at the gun show the other day. I wanted to get out and test it, see how it worked. I got a lot of brush here, so it's a good chopping experience. Chopping through some holly bushes and birch trees and a lot of briars and a lot of vines. Oh, Ruby, come here. With us today, we got Ruby, the St. Bernard. She's out doing a little woods exploring with me. Stay. Everybody say hey to Ruby. She's out helping me today, doing a little woods exploring. Got the Colt AR-15 on me. I didn't put any gear on. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't throw some load-bearing equipment or a backpack on it. This stuff's pretty thick right here. Sit. Good girl. She's having a good time out exploring the woods, sniffing everything. What this video is going to be about is really get out and test your gear. You can buy everything in the world. You can have the best bug out bag there is. You can have 5 ways to start fire, 10 ways to filter water, 3 kinds of shelter, 5 days worth of food, lifeboat rations, MREs. If you don't know how to use it and you haven't tested it, it's not worth anything. You got to get out and test your gear. If you go buy a machete, I didn't have a machete. If you've seen my prior video, I got that Black Hawk knife that I use. It was inadequate. I got out and I chopped around for a little while. I realized, it'd take me a long time to get somewhere if the brush was thick. So I didn't want a big full-blown machete because that weighs a lot and it's something else I got to pack on my pack. So I went with the Gerber. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went. I think this is the Gator Pro or whatever with a hook. I found the hook is way more efficient than the flat cutting edge, because you can swing it, and when you hit a limb, it's going to hook on it and cut it. So I've learned that. All I carried in with me was my camera tripod and my AR, and I was snagging up on a lot of brush. If I'd have had LBE and bug out bag, everything to snag on all these, man, it took me twice as long. I haven't went that far. I cut a trail up. There's a creek right over there. I cut a trail along the creek. It's pretty thick back here. So just testing some gear before the sun went down. Got a lot of videos coming up, stuff to do, and I've picked up a bunch of subscribers since I went and shot with Soups 00. Yeah, I'm the one that picked my nose or whatever you want to call it. The thing. Anyways, I'm all the time my nose. Get over it. Thumbs up. I know a lot of people will say, hey, I don't have all that land behind my house. I can't go out and test gear. Find somewhere. I don't have all that land. Let me show you something. I got the HK P2000 357 SIG on my sidearm. Let me give you a quick tour of where we're at here. There's houses right over there. There's a little kids are building a little footbridge right there. There's a creek. C-130 going overhead. Maybe they're scouting my house, maybe not. Who knows? There's houses right up here. My house is just right back there. I mean, I just got this little greenway where I live at right here in South Carolina right now. So I don't have that much green space, but I take advantage of what I got. I get out and test my gear. I mean, really, it's pretty secluded here. It's thick. Nobody comes back here. The kids have built a bridge. They must play in this little area right over here. But for the most part, it's thick. I don't have much. I got a creek. If you go watch my prior video, you've seen I got out here and explored this creek and found several underground springs in it. Fresh water if I ever needed it. I'm sure there's plenty of squirrels back here if I need to come back here with my 1022. Doubt there's much deer back here. There's not much big game, so I'd be SOL, but gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, get out and test your gear. Don't go buy a pair of mechanics gloves and put them in your bag and never wear them. Get them broke in. I mean, these have had a lot of wear and they're starting to fray right there on the thumb, but they're just now getting broke in good. They're just now getting where they feel good. I mean, test your gear. Make sure you can go out and make sure your gear will hang up to what you need to do. Ruby, come here. Come here. What you got to say, Ruby? You got anything to add? Say, bring plenty of doggy treats. You having a good time? I ain't seen no squirrels either. Go get them. Just out testing some gear. I thought I'd come out with that real quick. Just get out and test your gear. Get out and I've been watching stuff. Mike gun school I go to. Mike Lau, South Carolina Gun School. We got some shoots coming up in March. I'm way out of shape. I'll be first to admit it. Getting on up there in age. I like to eat. I gotta get out and I gotta start some workout programs. Mike's encouraged me to get out and lose several pounds, so that's coming up as soon as I can. I broke my foot in July, so it's been slow healing. I guess with old age it takes longer to heal. So don't get discouraged out there, guys. Not everything's doom and gloom. You know, I don't think the world's coming into an end. The Mayan calendar ends in a couple of days or whatever. You know, we've had some tragedies lately with the, especially with the shooting in Connecticut. I've been to several gun stores, and it's just chaos out there. People are just buying right and left. Don't add to the paranoia. I mean, if you're, be responsible. I mean, you should already have a good base to build upon. You shouldn't be out going, I need an AR today. I need 2,000 rounds of ammo today. I mean, all you're doing is making it harder for people to go buy ammo because they are just, there's no supply and the prices are getting jacked up, and I mean, stuff is hard to find. I mean, nobody is fully prepped overnight. You got to build it up. So just some of my thoughts. Thought I'd throw that out there because I got a lot of new subscribers. I think I added 20 or 30 subscribers after the Such Fix My Gun video and the video that he put out with the AR pistol and whatever, the sub 2000, the sub guns, the sub 2000s, the sub 2000 and the Victor Chris. Run out of light here, so get back in the house. Like I said, just get out, test your gear, test your machetes, test your water filtration. Go out in the woods, see if you can build a fire. It rained for the last 2 days, so everything out here is pretty wet. It'd be a good time to come out here and see if I could scrounge up enough tinder and build a fire with my matches or my flint steel or whatever. Scrounge up some firewood. What are you doing, Ruby? You hear those kids? She loves to play with kids. I mean, being prepared doesn't I mean, everybody go to one of my idols on YouTube, Southern Prepper One, and everybody says, "Why are you always such doom and gloom?" Doom and gloom. It's not doom and gloom. It's not. Get ready. Enjoy. I enjoy coming out here in the woods. That must be that same C-130 circling high there. Don't ask me what's going on. There's a industrial airport nearby, and I think that's where they're landing at. It's not a military base. It's just it's a maintenance facility, business park. So I think that's where they're going. There may be some Air National Guard there too. I don't know. Get out and enjoy it. Enjoy life. Be prepared. You know, don't count on the government to come help you every time something happens. But it doesn't have to be doom and gloom and the world's going to end and I can't tell nobody about my preps. And I mean, one of the words I hate worse is OPSEC. OPSEC, my operational security. I mean, the lone wolf is not going to make it. You got to sleep sometime. I mean, get out, form groups, reach out to like-minded individuals, talk to your neighbors. You know, you don't have to tell them everything you have, but find out where they're at. Maybe you can encourage them. Maybe you can. Maybe they're curious and they don't know where to start. I've got a couple of friends like that. I've got a friend I've known for years, and I've never told him about what I did because I didn't think he was interested. And then here lately he goes, "Hey, you got a bunch of pistols?" He goes, "I'm thinking about a long gun." I'm like, "I got long guns." He goes, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." So next thing I know, he has a 308 rifle. Then he's like, "Hey, let's go get a shotgun." He goes, "I want a shotgun." The guy's never had guns in his life. He's like, "I know you got plenty of pistols." You know, he's like, "If the time ever comes, you know," he goes, "I know you got plenty of pistols. I want a long gun." I'm like, "Cool." Next thing I know, "Hey, let's get 1,000 rounds of ammo for my guns." I'm like, "Okay." Hey, you know, and that's how it goes. You know, he's never even seen one of my videos. He don't know I'm on YouTube. He doesn't know I have food stored up. But he was curious. He was like-minded. I didn't know he was. Known him for years. And next thing I know, you know, he's headed down that road. He may not get as serious as me. He hadn't brought up food storage yet, but I mean, you know, he's more of into just in case if they ban firearms or if they do the bullet tax or whatever rumor you've heard. That's just a whole nother video. But he's wanting to store up, you know. Next logical step is to bring up, hey, well, you know, what if something happened like Sandy happened here? How much food do you have? Well, let's do some food stores. You know, what if the power goes out? What do you have? What if the water around here, not in our area, but around, they bust water mains all the time. They're like, hey, boil your water for the next 24 or 48 hours and stuff like that. You know, what if that happens here? What if water cuts off? What do you do then? So, I mean, just help your fellow neighbor. Be vigilant. If you're licensed to carry a pistol, if you have a CWP or you live in a state where you can open carry as often as possible. I mean, I don't know how many people I know that have concealed carry licenses or whatever, and they hardly ever have their weapon on them. Why have it? Carry everywhere. I'd like to see them do away with all these gun-free zones. I mean, why does this keep on happening in gun-free zones? Malls, theaters, schools. It's because these mentally and intellectually and socially challenged people go somewhere where they don't think somebody's going to shoot back at them. They don't go to Walmart here in South Carolina and do it, because there's probably a lot of weapons in there. They don't go to the gun range and try it. They don't go to the gun shows and try it. They go where they think there's easy prey. And that's what a gun-free zone creates, easy prey. Like I said, I'm losing light. Getting a little chilly out here. It's a beautiful day here in the upstate of South Carolina. Like I said, get out, test your gear, tromp around in the woods, build some fires. C-130. Circling overhead again. They've about pinpointed my location, I guess. if they were circling anyway over there. But it's CNC Hill. I'm out. I got some more videos coming, guys. I was going to go shoot today, but the gun range here in the area that we frequent is closed between now and the first of the year, so nothing I can do about that. Why's my camera keep on blinking? We're almost out of the woods, Ruby. See, she's like, you blaze the trail and I'll catch up. Little briars right here, Ruby. Be careful. We're almost out. Come on, let's go. Come on, Ruby, let's go. Come on, you can get through there. Ruby, come on. Come on. Let's go. Go around. Let's go. Come on. She's so spoiled. Come on, baby girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Hey. Hey, look here. Look, Ruby, sit. Ruby, hey. Look, Ruby. Hey, come here. Come back. Hey, sit. Look here. That's a good girl. That's a good girl.